All right, full body strength workout coming your way. Equipment wise, you'll want to have a set of dumbbells or a band. If you do only have one dumbbell, that will work as well. What we're going to want that for is we're going to do a bent over row with 2 arms at one time. So that works with the band, or again, best if you have 2 dumbbells. If you had one heavier one, you could hold it end to end and row that way. Or again, you could do a 1 arm at a time or alternating. Outside of that, just 1 dumbbell or your body will work. What we're gonna do, we're gonna work 30 seconds of rest, 30 seconds rest, 30 seconds of work, 10 seconds to rest, and we're gonna go between 3 movements 2 times through. We'll have 3 different sections, and then we'll end up repeating the whole thing entirely 1 more time. So you'll end up doing everything 4 times. So this is how it's gonna go. First section, we're gonna move from a push-up, so just typical push-up, use any of your modifications that you need. Then we're gonna go a mountain climber, okay, so kind of overloading this front plank position, and then the last movement, we'll drop down to the forearms and hold a plank. So we're gonna have those 3 things kind of back to back, again, working for 30 seconds, and we're gonna have 2 rounds. Are you ready? So, no equipment for this first section. Find some space, and let's get going. So again, first movement's gonna be those push-ups. So, push-up position, here we go. Chest right to the middle of the hands, pushing the ground away, straight line through that whole body. So if you need kind of an in-between, use that strength to go down, use the knees to pop back up, you can reset that, okay? Or just knees the whole time. 10 seconds here. Kind of looking forward. Okay, you have 10 seconds. Stay right where you're at and give it a shake. We're gonna be back up on those wrists into the mountain climber. 2 seconds, set it up. Here we go. Knees coming underneath. So pull that middle up by kind of exhaling and bracing through those abdominals. You can take this really slow, controlled, and crunch that knee under. Or again, you can have that little bit of speed, still resisting that bounce in the body. 2 seconds. Okay, shake it out again. We're gonna be back in that front, but now on the forearms. Get ready, go. Hold and tighten. Do you want some space? You want your hands flat. Chest should be right on top of those elbows there. And again, think about that exhale, breathing out, and that should tighten up those abdominals. Exhale from the diaphragm. Nice. All right, shake it out. We're back to those push-ups. So we should start to feel a little heat through the front of the delt there. Here we go, full range. So last time through here, and then it'll be a long time before we come back to it. Woo! Overloading. So again, use those variations as you fatigue. Awesome. Stay where you're at. We have those mountain climbers next. So when you set this up, make sure your hands are right underneath that chest and shoulder. Not pushing back into that V there. So if you're having trouble, elevate your hands somewhere. Piece of furniture, a step, bottom of the stairs. Get yourself to where that core is doing some of the work. 10 seconds. Two, one. Shake it out. I might actually be able to get rid of the sweatshirt this first round. All right, into that low plank. Here we go. Hold up, stay right on top of that chest. And elbows, palms down. Kind of spreading out that space between the shoulder blades. We got 10 seconds. Breathe into it. Awesome, okay. You can shake that out. We're gonna give the arms a break, those shoulders a break. Now we're gonna move into lower body. And if you can guess the route we're going, we're gonna overload the legs kind of similarly that we just did with our upper body and shoulders. So here, if you want to weight the squat and the lunge, you can hold a dumbbell at the chest in that goblet position, or if you wanted to use both dumbbells, a little extra weight, you could do both off to the side for the lunges. So we're gonna go squat, same deal, 30 seconds, then alternating lunges, same deal, and then we're gonna finish, find some wall space, so make sure you got that wall space somewhere in your house, and we'll finish with a wall sit. Now, if you don't have space in the home, you could just do a squat hold for the last one. All right, so grab your weight if you want to weight these movements. We're starting with squats. On your mark, go. So full range. Remember, we have 30 seconds through our squats here. Only a 10-second rest. Next up, reverse lunges. So think about sitting straight down, hips to heels. Okay, give it a shake. You can keep that weight, you can get rid of the weight. We're gonna alternate stepping back into lunges. Step right back, come back up to the top. Think about the effort coming through that front leg as we stand back up tall. Back leg dropping down right underneath. And of course, woo, breathing as we go through. Should be there, okay. So either squat hold, find your wall. Here we go. Oh, that extra second I started. I might regret that. So we should feel a little bit of heat through those legs there. And then we'll have one more round, those 3 exercises. So it's always nice, it's a little tough, little challenge, a little push, but you know, you only have to do it 2 times. So we should have weight into the heel. All right, shake it out, right back into those squats. So grab up that weight if you need. Here we go, number 2. Whoo! Okay, blood's pumping, legs are getting warm now. There's halfway. 10 seconds. The last 3. Okay, you can hang on to your weight. Changing into those reverse lunges. Here we go. Step back. Again, lowering through that front leg. Back knee falling right underneath. Ten seconds. Okay, into the wall sit. or squat hold. I'm not doing it too early. All right, here we go. Hold it out. Just get wise as you go through a workout. 10 in already. I always like to just focus on my breathing. Make sure shoulders are staying back against that wall. We're not leaning into our legs. You can always double check, arms down by the side. Okay, give it a good shake. Rest those legs. So we hit the front side of the body mainly. We hit the legs. Now we gotta hit the back side. Again, same structure. This is where both dumbbells will come into place if you have two. And then if you have a band, we can go that route. So 3 movements. Bent over row. So if you got the 2 dumbbells, we're here, flat back, elbows stay close and tight. Then we're gonna lay down and go into that Superman. So we're gonna hold up, and I want us to kind of hold for a few seconds, lower down. Hold for a few seconds, lower down. So we're gonna go through that, and then we'll flip over onto our backs, and we'll do a glute bridge hold. So I'm gonna throw a dumbbell on the hips. We're just gonna hold it up there at the top, or you can do a bridge march if you wanted to too. So either march or hold. So hitting the posterior or back side of the body for this last section. So grab your 2 dumbbells or your band. Again, same deal, 2 times through. Get ready and go. So flat back, elbows come tight, weight in the hips. Think about the movement between those shoulder blades. Feel in the upper back. Okay, Superman. So on the belly, everything reaches out. So everything comes up, hold a few seconds, back down. Up, hold a few seconds, back. So then think of everything reaching up, squeezing together. Really push those thumbs up towards the ceiling. Feel back of the shoulders. All right, flip over. So into that glute bridge. And again, you can march it. You could add a weight here. You could add a kid. So hold. Really, as you lift into this, make sure we have back flat to start. We're pushing down through the feet and lifting or pushing those hip bones towards the ceiling. So we're feeling glute, a little bit in the hamstring there, and that's where our focus should be. And again, you could take this into a slight march. Try not to let the hip drop as we lift another leg. Holding tight. Okay. All right. Back up to that bent over row. So quick transition. Grab up those dumbbells if you're using dumbbells. All right. Right in. Again, stay close to the body so you'll see from this angle, my elbows are coming right back behind me and you won't see them come out. So right back, shoulders away from ears as you row. When we start to creep up into that neck, that's where we start to get that tension through our traps and through our neck. Okay, Superman. Yep, that's the right character. Woo! All right, lift up. Hold a second, lower back down. Good. Breathe. Still keep some tension through the abs so that way we're not pushing down through our belly. Five seconds. Okay, flip over, bridge, optional march. Again, get the body nice and flat there, ribs down, and then push, lift through the hips. Good, again, you can march the feet. If you're doing that, do not let the hips drop or wiggle side to side. We're not dancing. Again, pushing down through that ground, hips down, working. Breathe through. Awesome. All right, guys. If you need a very quick drink of water, go ahead and grab that. And then we're going to repeat that whole lineup. Let me grab a drink. You know, if it was a professional studio, we could edit that out. But I can't keep talking if I didn't get that drink. All right, so we're going right back to the top. Push-ups, mountain climber, plank hold. Same deal. So we know what we need to get through here. We just need to do everything one more time. Are you ready? All right, on the ground. We have 30 seconds of each movement. If you're ready, push-ups are first. Here we go, full range. All the way down, all the way up. Again, check out that hand and elbow position. So those elbows should come slightly back. They're not gripping my sides. It's not a tricep push-up or a yoga push-up, but I'm not making a straight T off the top either. Kind of making an arrow. Have everything together. Okay. Remember, you want this kind of break off the arms. If it is starting to get to the wrists a little bit, you could drop to the plank and do kind of a modified mountain climber, almost like a Spider-Man. All right, knee comes underneath. So again, you can go really slow and deliberate, really tighten up through that core, pull that knee under, or you can add that slight jog. Still keeping tension. Five seconds. Okay, we're gonna drop down into that plank. Really, again, think about exhaling around, gripping those abdominals, holding it right there. Try not to push back. So I see a lot of this start to happen. When you shift, you should feel that core kind of turns off. So, I mean, it's still working, but not where it should be. So chest right on top of those elbows there. 5 seconds. All right, one more time. We know we did it once. We just gotta do it again. Get ready. Here we go, 30 seconds of push-ups underway. These are super easy for you. You could always have something added to your back, throw a weight or a band. Whew. Or again, a kid, a dog. Could be a new circus act. Oh, my shoulders are feeling it. And core. Don't forget all these positions. We're utilizing that core. It's what holds that bridge up. And if we're weak in that middle, just like in a bridge, if we didn't have that stability, that support, it would sag down. So core's working throughout here. "15 seconds. Five. Okay, shake it out. with that last low plank hold. All right, chest around top of those elbows. Again, set it up, hold tight. Think about two, instead of sinking that chest down, reach that chest up away from the ground without letting your butt pop up. So reach the chest away from the ground. Don't turn it into this. Breathe. Made it. Okay, we know we got that lower body grouping here. So get that dumbbell ready. If you're taking it with your squats and lunges, get just enough to reset the clock here. All right, so squat, lunge, wall sit, or squat hold. Ready when you are. Kidding. You're ready when I'm ready. Gear up, go. Right in with those squats. Hips to heels. I know I say that a lot, especially in these virtuals. You do, again, want to think about sitting down in that hole. Knees are allowed to go forward. That's okay. Just think full foot grip in the ground. Okay, lunges. Same deal, evenly through both legs. Trying to lower down, press yourself up out of there. And just keep those legs moving. Heart rate should be going up. The more big muscles we use, just meaning our legs are bigger muscles than say our biceps. They're gonna require more oxygen. It's gonna require our heart to pump. All right, wall sit or squat hold. So that's what's great about strength training is you still get cardiovascular work with that heart rate going up, but we get all the added benefits of the strength training. Building lean muscle, that increases our base calorie needs. So if weight loss is a goal, we need that base burner every day. We want to feel strong in movements when we're playing with kids, when we're moving furniture. All right, back to the squats. For longevity, we want to be able to live on our own as long as we can. All right, back through those squats. So strength training, proper strength training is going to give you all those things. Plus, again, right here, we can feel heart rate up. We're getting that added bonus of cardio. We got 10 seconds. That's my spiel for the day. I won't bore you with any more. Woo! All right, lunges. Posture helps with our posture when we strength train, specifically when we work the back side of the body, rows, any kind of pulling, those Supermans. Helps with core support. Okay, now I'm done. 10 seconds here. This is our last time through this whole thing. So you can just push through. Okay, wall sit is last. And go. And hips back, shoulders back. Breathe while you're here. Kind of wiggle toes just a little bit so you're not falling forward in those toes. Want that weight kind of centered and back. We got 8 seconds. And good. All right, shake it out. Woo! Done with those legs, except for that bridge, of course. Everything's better when you're laying down. All right, so we have bent over row, Superman, pulsing kind of holds, and then the bridge, optional march with the bridge. So have your dumbbells, have your bands. Beep, beep, beep. All right, guys, let's gear up. Let's tackle this last section. So get into position. Here we go. Drive those elbows back. Focusing on all those upper back muscles. All that stuff I was talking about with posture. Strong backside. Keep pulling. Awesome. Okay, on the belly. Remember, big stretch out. Okay, lift, hold a few, and then back down. Lift, hold a few, back down. Whew. Keep reaching. I want those arms long, those feet long. Think about thumb coming up to the ceiling and heels coming up to the ceiling. Okay, flip over into that bridge. Okay, feet right underneath those knees. Press the hips up. Again, little march if you'd like, but make sure we're not dropping the hips as we do that. So I'm just gonna focus on the hold here. Really focus on glutes and the backs of those legs holding me up. Keep pressing. Always think about that kind of internal resistance of our minds when we think about the movement. All right, last time through. Row it out. Right on back. And elbows stay right by you. Kind of point behind towards the hips. You'll see I'm kind of pausing just enough at the top. I like to really feel those muscles working, especially if you get heavier weights. And make sure you're not just kind of using momentum to throw them back there. Don't feel like you're in control of that row. So that's always a good test, is if you can kind of pause at the top for just a second. All right, stretch long. Woo! Who would have thought lifting your body off the ground? Oh, it'd be so hard sometimes. So keep reaching out. You're over halfway. 10 seconds. 3, 2, 1. Okay, flip over into that bridge. This will be your last move of the day. So set it up, press up, hold and out. This will be a nice way to end. We'll be on the ground. You can stretch right after. And keep lifting up. Hold and steady. Think about evenly pressing through both legs, both feet. Awesome. Oh, nice work, guys. So if you want, you can go ahead, bring knees in, just kind of stretch out that low back a little. I just think it feels good to kind of take just a second. All right, and then again, you can open up. Let's take one leg straight down to the ground, and then take that opposite knee kind of over the center of the body. Use your other arm, so reach it out against the ground so you can kind of counterbalance. Think about that hip that's with the straight leg anchored down, And then just go ahead, slowly stretch that out. So other leg comes down, just kind of lightly pull that hip over, use this arm to kind of counterbalance that. And then bring it again back to the center. Give one big stretch overhead. Go ahead, roll up, and just a nice kind of stretch towards those toes, stretching out the hamstrings, and kind of sit up tall. Shoulders away from ears. Here, maybe you're here. And again, just slowly kind of bring it up to standing, and you are all set. Thank you guys for hanging with me. That was some of the most fun I've had in a while in one of these workouts. So thanks, and I hope you liked it too.